Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello there. Hello
Whoa,
there.
we did it at the same time.
Hello there.
Hey.
Welcome to another stream. Should we carry on with that voice? Should we carry on with this voice? How long can I sustain for?
Probably not that long.
Not that long. It's got to stop now. Okay, we're finished.
There we go.
That was a
Yes.
a long time. Welcome. We are here. We are back. Hello to you.
Another stream. Another week.
Another week. Another stream. Same us.
Same two chumps.
Same two chumps.
Hold on. Is that a band name? That's
Same
a band
two
name.
chumps. Oh my god,
Yes.
wait, look at that.
That's great start. Yes.
Wow. Straight into the band names. The band names, they're still here.
Yes.
And we're adding same two chumps. Bear with us. Whilst we add
I really like that. Same two jumps.
same two
Only if
jumps.
I could make music.
but also sometimes three.
I think that would be great.
What?
Surely we've got to come up with a name. Chat, come up with a song name for
Same two chumps.
Same two chumps.
What
Yeah.
kind of music are same two chumps making? Oh my
Pretty
god,
chumpy-
that is the
chumpy
text.
music.
It's horrific. I love it.
Is it comic? Is it worse than Comic Sans?
it is an abomination.
Okay, that's what Same Two Chumps would use.
Bear with us. We have to have it has to be green. Okay.
Is this a new one that I see?
Oh,
What's searching for files live on air because I love you?
oh
by
by
the
the 1975, yeah. That was
don't
no,
remember
that was
that
from last.
Oh, I
stream,
don't
was it
remember
not?
you putting by the 1975 on.
Same two chumps. There
Oh,
it
I
is.
can't see it yet.
We
Great.
made it. It's,
Okay.
You'll see it in a minute. It's in vomit green.
Oh,
that's-
fantastic. Oh, wow. Is that... It looks like Same Two Humps. Which is probably something else.
It is probably something else.
Yeah. Is that a dollar sign as well?
Do you know what? You could probably like double C it, couldn't you? Or do you like little C it? Oh, apparently little C makes the normal.
Oh,
But-
okay.
There you are. I fixed it. This is
Same-
what everyone's here for, isn't it?
Yeah. Music
Is
band
this?
names. The music band name stream.
So yes, just us two this week. No Kyle with us.
The Same Two Chumps.
The same
Yeah.
two chumps from the last time. Occasionally we become the same three chumps, but we're always the same. It doesn't really change. So this week we are doing something. Well, it's the same. It's a similar thing, but also it's different. But also it's the same. So make of that what you will.
Differenty Same.
It's differenty. That correct.
Is that the first song now?
Differenty same.
Same Two Jumps. Differenty Same.
Differenty same. I don't. Can we fit band name like song names in there as well? Difficult.
Can you
Hi
put it
there,
at the
Johnny
top?
Makes. Song.
Like
It's just
under the
gonna.
counter?
We're just gonna take over the whole screen. It's just gonna be text and then just us behind it. Which some would argue that's a better way of doing it.
Yeah.
How many band
Hi,
members
Johnny
in the
Makes.
same two chumps? 3.
Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Even if
there is
Carl's
three.
here, it's still Same Two Chumps.
It is. Yeah. It's always the same two chumps.
Yes.
It's always 3.
We should invite other
This
people
is
to
just
join
how-
the band. And then
I mean,
however
yes,
many people,
true.
still Same Two Chumps. I mean, Ackers, would you like to join the band?
What do you play, Ackers? What are you playing in the band Same Two Chumps? Tell us now.
I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe, hold on, what could I do? I've got 2 wooden sticks here.
2 wooden sticks.
I could play the wooden sticks.
That's the second song of the album. 2 wooden
What,
sticks.
2 wooden sticks?
Yes.
Oh, that's
This
that's
is
definitely their top seller.
Triangle, says Ackers.
Okay, so we got 2 wooden sticks, a triangle. Josh, what are you playing here?
A square.
What have you got on your desk that you could make into an instrument?
I have this Sharpie.
You can play the Sharpie.
I can play the Sharpie.
But it's
that
when
is
you draw
what
it
I'm
on
playing.
paper, it makes a nice sound.
Yes.
Mm.
Do you know what? I bet you say that in jest. I bet it would. Should we do some? Welcome to the ASMR section of the stream.
Here we go. Right, Akers, play along. Josh, hold it up so we can. Oh, you're doing it at the mic. Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing the ASMR version. Did you enjoy that chat? Look, I made that. Doesn't mean anything. I've played the Sharpie. Someone click that up, put it in a song. We won't. So, okay, hang on. I think I've made it so that we can now do that, and then oh look, it's clean now. But then we have band names.
We don't want it clear. We want the band name
We
back.
want no one to see anything. That's what we want. Particularly this long 1975 thing that we did. Can't even read it. That's what we're here for.
Well, I think we need a petition to get it back. Oh, he's put it back. Okay.
It is back. Yeah, I just proving that I can.
Yeah,
clear it
you
out of the
have
way.
the power.
That is my.
Yeah.
That is the power of
the dark side
of the transition button in OBS. That's
very
That's
strong.
what we're here for.
Akers says that was a good beat.
Thank you. I worked real hard on it. I was just.
Akers helped with that though. He really did.
He did. I imagined the triangle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before we start, I have something to say.
Okay.
Have you seen Tenet yet?
I have not seen Tenet yet.
Well, I suggest you should.
Oh.
Yes.
Was that the end of that comment?
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to say if people are watching, go and see Tenet.
Go see Tenet. Okay, I'll go see Tenet.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you'll hate it. No. I think you need to see it.
Okay. Was there a specific comment about Tenet that was going to follow?
Well, I don't really want to give anything away.
Okay.
Well, I mean there are lots of comments, but
I'm sure.
I don't want to ruin it for you.
Okay. Well,
to be honest with you, if I tried to explain it, I probably wouldn't be able to ruin it for you because I just wouldn't be able to explain it properly.
I've heard that people seem to be confused by it.
It's not as confusing as people say it is.
Okay.
I don't think it is. It's confusing, but not
compared to Inception, more or less confusing.
Probably. Well, I think it's slightly less confusing than Inception.
Wow. Okay.
Guys, a Conception.
Conception slightly less confusing than Conception.
Yes.
Oh dear.
That's for sure. Yeah.
Aka says spoilers. It's good. Oh, good. I will go and see it at some point when I go and see it.
See it when you see it.
I'll see it when I see it. That is
a good plan.
That's how that's going to go down.
Yeah, and they seem to have done up the cinema as well. So
do they?
Worth a trip to find it. Yeah,
in that
really
place
nice.
that we're not going to say because we're live.
Yes, in that cinema that's
in that cinema
close to us.
That I know which cinema you're talking about because there's not that many.
That one.
That one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
And how was that? This is completely off the rails chat. How was that experience going to the cinema in the COVID times?
It was good. Yeah, I mean they'd done it up. You go in with your mask. Now you get the ticket on your phone, and you don't even need to get a printed ticket. You just show it at the kiosk.
Oh, that's
which
useful.
is a lot easier.
Why wasn't that a thing anyway?
I don't know. They've done it at other places, but not cinemas. But they seem to have got their act together.
Okay.
And it wasn't busy. There were.
Oh, I will try and go.
Yeah. How many people were there? Yeah, not many people.
No. Well, I mean, it's distanced anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. Loads of legroom now.
The
one island. In it.
There are bonuses to.
Yeah, I don't know if they've done it on purpose or they were revamped them.
I suppose they go. I suppose if they want to, if you have to be socially distanced in like how many different directions. If they space out the rows, they might actually get more people in the rows, as opposed to like having to miss a row or something. I guess.
Yeah, and also electric seats on every seat as well. Electric footrests.
Hang on. Hang on. The whole cinema industry shut down for. How are they?
I reckon they
where
did
does this
a massive
money come
revamp.
from?
I don't know.
What were they doing?
Well, it shows how much money they were making before.
That's true.
How much
That's
popcorn
true.
they sold.
That is true.
And tables as well. So they've really... And this isn't an everyman cinema. This is just a normal cinema.
No, this is just a view cinema. We'll say it's a view cinema. If anyone happens to turn up who uses up the cinema. Well, okay. I will try and go. And then we will maybe we'll do a review about Tenet at some point.
Oh, God. Wow. That would be...
Explain the plot of Tenet.
Oh, God. I'm not getting involved in that.
Well, it'll be interesting, won't it?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
We should definitely... maybe not have a review. Maybe we should just discuss it.
Discuss Tenet. I'm sure...
I'm up for discussing it.
We'll do that.
Yeah,
okay.
I'll probably learn a few things as well.
See, okay, so the one thing I did hear about Tenet, because it's kind of been in the press, is that they crashed an actual 747 into a building.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I presume they just made like a facade or something.
No, apparently that was a real 747, which they just crashed into a building because
I knew it was practical because it's Nolan, and also it looked real. And
nope,
that's crazy.
Just a real 747.
Well, I take it was a decommissioned one, and they like revamped it.
I would imagine so. Yeah, because you can buy once planes are once their service is up, they strip it for parts essentially, and you just have a shell. So I'm assuming they just had a shell and they drove it into a building. I can imagine that was still very expensive because how did you get that?
Yeah,
there?
For sure.
Did they build a building at an airport graveyard or something? I don't know.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't really want to say too much, but yes, they would have definitely built a building.
Okay.
You'll see what I mean when you see it.
Okay.
Yeah. And also some nice explosions as well.
There were still passengers on it, I believe, says Ackers. I do hope not.
We could be rude about some airlines here and say they were certain airlines, but...
You thought you were flying to Dublin?
But no.
No, it was into a building. No. Oh dear, let's not go down that route.
No, let's not. No. Let's not model that.
Not in September. Okay. Let's move on to Blender, to things that we are doing today. So we had this idea because I want to try and get us towards like having a finished image. So we're gonna start off. We're gonna have our usual like what we're gonna make kind of thing, bit of interaction. Well, we kind of know what we're making. We're making a spaceship in a scene, but what we're going to do is slightly different in that Ben is going to make the spaceship. Ben, pointing, is going to make the spaceship, and I am going to make the scene. We are both going to work at it at the same time. Hopefully we'll get more stuff done.
You're doing the scene in Photoshop?
I will do the scene. I'll probably do most of the scene in Fusion.
Okay.
So that way we have the option to animate it, possibly, if we so care to.
Yeah,
depending.
Sure. That sounds good.
And also, I'm just better with Fusion than I am with Photoshop, honestly.
Yeah, no, makes sense.
This is the program that I use. So we are going to do some joint art. Because of the way we're doing it, we're going to have slightly less feedback from the chat. Why is that so thin?
Oh. Because if I do that, is that better?
Yes, literally. I was just like, it's very tall, tall.
No, it's because I had it because I've got you up on the right of the screen.
Right.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay.
So if I put that like that, and then that like...
It makes sense, but also it looked weird.
Well, not sense. Yeah.
So there you go.
Is that okay? Do you know what? I'm going to put it down more like that, so it's 16:9. Well, roughly.
We've got to have some ratio. We've got to have the ratio.
It's not going to be an accurate ratio, but we're not at Post Sanity. We're not that accurate.
At Post Sanity, we don't do accurate ratios. We just do things that exist.
Hold on.
So there
is that another? Is that another band name? Random Ratios.
Random Ratios. No, that's definitely a band name. Hello.
Yes.
Random Ratios.
with their new tune, Random Ratios.
Random Ratios. It's actually quite a good band name, I think. That's one of the better ones we've come up with, I feel.
Whoa, they're all amazing. Don't be rude.
New one. Random Ratios. Random Ratios. AdSense. We're all professionals here, says Akers. Yes, we are. By which I mean... no, we're not. Random Ratio. What text is Random Ratios?
Hold on, what would their first song be? Would it be something to do with 16:9? Could be 16 to 9. Let's come back to that.
We'll come back. Yeah, we'll come back to that.
Yeah, we've got.
It was.
I can't wait to see what font this is.
Neither can I. I haven't found a good one yet. I haven't found a good one for Random Ratios. Could do it in the Cyrillic. I feel like this would not be the best. Oh, there you are. That's quite good. Let's do that. And I think, yeah, let's just have a very standard white, black and white. Very standard. Here it comes. Might also have to just...
Can't wait.
There it is. Random Ratios.
Random Ratios. Apart from I can't see it yet.
Classy. It'll come up on stream in a second and everyone will see it then. And we wait for Random Ratios.
Oh, actually, that's quite cool.
Yeah. Do you see, I made a good one,
Ratios.
okay?
Yes, you
I made a good
do
one.
it, Josh. You can do it. I'm just seeing if Random Ratios...
Is it a thing? Are you gonna... Hang on.
I'm looking at as a
Is it
band.
a
I'm
thing?
not just seeing if Random Ratios exist.
See, this is the problem now, because I've made this band list and it's like right there in my face. So I have to adopt a casual lean.
Is that also another band name?
Adopt a casual lean.
lean.
No, that's
Yeah,
that's an
adopt a
album name. An album name. isn't
Adopt
it?
a Casual Lean.
Adopt a Casual Lean by
brilliant.
Random Ratios. Are you joking? Let's do that.
That's brilliant. Random Ratio. I thought it was randomratios.com.
Oh.
We need to check these domain names as well, because we might want to get them before other people get them.
Yeah.
You never know.
Casual Lean by Random Ratios. Surely that would just be adopt a casual lean. One day we'll do a music stream and we'll just make all of these songs. Because wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, but I saw. Oh, actually, make the songs. Yeah. I thought you meant make more names. I'm thinking they come off better when you're not thinking about them. Randomratios.com is available.
Oh.
So if you set your heart on that, you know, might want to purchase it.
Josh is listing lazily to the left. Depends which way you're looking.
That's true. And is your camera flipped as well?
No, it's mirrored.
Yes. Okay.
So I am actually leaning to my right.
Wow. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, it's getting quite.
It's
quite
getting
full.
it's getting a lot. I need to like.
It is covering your face.
There we go. Adopt a Casual Lean by Random Ratios. Okay, so we made our band names. Let's just go away. Okay, so we have. I think we're mostly going to sit in this view where Ben's making a thing, and I'm doing a thing, so you can kind of see what's going on. I wish there was a way to minimize our faces and just split the two screens. I don't know if that's possible.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
People, anyone know? I don't know.
I think you'd have to capture them separately, wouldn't you?
Probably. If only we had such advanced technology as separate capture.
Yeah.
We do not.
No,
anyway,
I think you could do it. But yeah.
You probably could, but also, not now. Right. So what we need from the chat is we need a kind of spaceship for Ben to make, and a place for that spaceship for B to be, or not to be, for me to make. This is what we're looking for from you guys in the chat today. What kind of spaceship? Where is it going to be? and then we'll do that. We'll make a thing.
So should we give some options for types of spaceships?
Yes.
So we've got like a war spaceship, like one with guns on it.
Yeah, we're talking full sci-fi here. We're talking, the Star Wars, Star Trek,
not realistic
fantasy thing. We're not talking Apollo. Aka says in space. That would seem obvious. If that is what we do, then
he's right though.
It is true. Right. It is true.
Yeah,
it is true.
What other types of spaceships are there? There's like, what about I'm not wearing my I should have worn my Nostromo t-shirt. That's a shame.
Well,
okay. What is Nostromo? That's like a engineer's ship. Although I can't even remember what it looks like. What else is there? It's like droid carrier.
Yeah, droid carrier.
Well,
basically, we've got like a personal
fighter ship,
fighter kind of X-wing sized, I guess, like a kind of car, personal ship for like a person, and that can be a fighter or not. Then you've got like the next kind of size up, I suppose, is like Millennium Falcon. It's like a multi crew, but small. And then you've got like massive Star Destroyer type size ships to go if we're just going down Star Wars.
I have a question for the quiz as well.
Oh, really?
Do we want to start with the quiz, or should we set what we're doing first?
Yeah, we could ask some questions. Little question.
Well, it's come up already, an X-wing. I would like to know like the wingspan of an X-wing.
The wingspan of an X-wing. That's an interesting question. What is the wingspan of an X-wing?
Because I think they're pretty big. I don't.
Well, I mean, the fighter jets are pretty big when you stand next to them, but they're not as big as a 747.
No, that's true.
So it's true. A cat carrier, says Janet Makes. Cat carrier.
Cat carrier. Okay.
What's the most difficult for Ben to do? Let's do that one, says Ackers.
A dragon carrier.
A dragon carrier.
Or just a dragon ship. That must be the best.
Hashtag dragon ship.
Yeah, thanks, Hackers. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that would be only fair, wouldn't it? Because it's been Josh doing it, in the past. So.
Matthew.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Matthew. We have a question for you, Matthew. I think you've seen Star Wars. What is the wingspan of an X-wing?
That's our first quiz question? Is what's the wingspan?
First question
of an X-wing? I don't know.
Yes, and also a recap for Matthew. We're making a spaceship. What type of spaceship should it be? That's what we're figuring out right now.
Let's give it...
cargo spaceship, I suppose, isn't there?
Cargo. Yeah, cargo ship. Well, I mean, because there's the size of the ship. I guess there's two things. There's the size of the ship, and then there's the kind of style of it. Because you have those very, like, sleek... like if a sports car was a spaceship, like
the one from episode 1 of Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
really shiny one.
Really shiny, like the chrome spaceship.
Yeah,
it's obviously just easier to make a chrome spaceship than it is to do other things. But so there is that, or there's the more kind of industrial, I guess. Old school Star Wars style. That's kind of grimy and nasty and stuff, but it's got a lots of like modular bits and stuff, or something that's a riff on like a modern times thing, like you've seen in like things like Interstellar or like Solaris did stuff like that. That was kind of riffs on modern. Quite a lot of the human spaceships in Aliens are kind of riffs on modern. So there's style as well as size. And then I guess we're looking for style, size, and function. I'll be back in 10 minutes just having a quick shower, says Matthew. Well, enjoy that.
Good to know.
Good to know.
Also, we have some answers on the X-Wing 35 meters, says Matthew. Akka says 20
pretty huge.
meters. And Matthew says... Oh, no, we already said Matthew. And Janet Mate says 12 meters.
Now, are you... Wingspan is in tip to tip?
From side to tip to tip, yeah. That is wingspan, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could do... Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I think tip to tip, yeah.
12 meters.
12 meters seems a good guess, I think. I'm gonna... That's a difficult one.
I think like 15, maybe. 15 meters. I mean, it's
Okay,
good reference.
Oh, to be different, I'm gonna say 25.
25 meters. Yeah.
Agus says, "Oh, the spaceship from Interstellar could be cool."
So kind of like you've got the little kind of shuttle one, and then you've got the.
I can't actually remember what that looks like.
It's like a little shuttle thing.
Okay.
It's basically a riff on the space shuttle, I think. And then there's like giant ones.
X-wing.
Drum roll, please. And of course, X-wings. They did build some X-wings. They built quite a few X-wings, full size. So.
Ooh. So. Oh, hold on. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Someone's built a full-scale Lego X-wing, and they built it in Lego.
Wow.
I think this needs a closer look.
That is a lot of bricks.
Would you like to guess how many bricks?
Oh, it's got to be hundreds of millions.
Okay.
How many zeros?
Not hundreds of millions.
Tens of millions.
Well, fives of millions.
5 millions.
5 million, yeah. Wow. Okay, I'm not going to go by that source. I don't trust that source. I'm going to go to starwars.fandom.com.
Starwars.fandom.com. Well, of course. Borg Cube says Asteroid Soup. Great name,
X-wing.
Asteroid Soup. Borg Cube is actually, well, I mean, that would be an easy one to do, wouldn't it?
Ooh. We have an answer here.
Okay.
11.76 meters.
11.76.
Oh no, hold on. Actually, no,
is that for the X-wing?
Yeah,
oh wow! So that's so Janet Makes pretty much nailed it on the head there.
Yeah. Well done, Janet Makes.
Good grief.
Well done.
Okay, so at the moment, the competing what spaceship are we going to make? The two that we have are the ship from Interstellar and a Borg cube. Can you do a riff on the ship from Interstellar / Borg cube? Could you do the shape from Interstellar with the Borg cube plating kind of thing?
I mean...
And just make it like in the middle somewhere. Because that would be
How would I
interesting.
I mean, that's going to be...
Well, so the way that I would do it is you'd do the shape.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd make it just a very basic model. And then you'd create some bits of detail paneling, and then you just apply the paneling across just the rest of the
how
shape.
would you put it over all of it?
So you'd probably have chunks that are just kind of straight up bits of panels, and then you'd have to have bits of greeble. So greeble, by the way, is bits of details and stuff that can go into a kit bash, essentially, and you just take bits and you stick them on as and where. If you imagine, I don't know if you ever made like those old like model planes and stuff out of like kits and glue and stuff. Airfix, that's the one. You stuck it together, the big bits of plastic, and then there's loads of fiddly little details that you had to stick on.
Yeah, sprues, I think they call them.
Are they called sprues? Well, there you are. That's essentially what the greeble kit bash thing is.
Double check it. Oh, yes, I think it's sprues. Sprue? Yeah, sprues. Yeah, when it's from the mold. Yeah, I think so.
Is this a spaceship dance battle? Says Matthew Jeffrey.
That was a quick shower.
With a blacksmith fly. Maybe it's a blacksmith spaceship. You never know.
Oh, hold on. Know. Well, are we? Is this between three things now? Between the Borg cube.
I feel like these are additive things. I don't feel like they take away
Okay.
from each other. You know?
And he's also said in a medieval castle.
In a medieval castle, probably not that.
Hold on, what about a medieval spaceship?
A medieval spaceship. Okay, that's interesting. How would that work?
I don't know. I just. Said
I feel like they didn't have the. I feel like they didn't have the adhesive technology to make that work.
Of course they didn't. But
No.
I mean, it's more the style of medieval.
The style of medieval. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen that before, so that would be interesting.
This could be our new film.
Medieval spaceships.
Medieval spaceship. I mean, it sounds like it's going to need quite a bit of budget.
It sounds like that's a lot of like rocks and stuff. Okay, well, it's interesting.
Yeah, how's it going to work? Like,
what is the engine made out of? In that, is it like a windmill? I'm thinking,
Or is
where
it
are they
like
getting
a-
power from for that? Like,
hold
how
on.
is that
When
working?
it's in space, maybe it just has a catapult, and it catapults rocks, and the propulsion pushes it the other way. Because if they're in space, they don't need. I mean, okay, I don't know how they get into space. I mean,
We'll assume that they are in space. I
well,
don't know.
yeah, I
that
don't know
that's-
how they get.
I don't
I
know.
mean, a
that-
windmill's not going to get to space, is it? Okay,
I
let's
don't know.
let's scrap
Trojan horse spaceship, says Asteroids. So hang on, is it a ship within a ship? Is this what
That's
we're saying?
a good
here?
idea. I
A
like
ship
that.
within the ship. So you're two
Surely
ships.
Surely it would look like a castle turret.
A castle
Yeah.
turret.
I mean, we've already got one of those.
Ben, it's you're making it. Decide. We should probably get cracking. So,
Janet Make says she loves that idea. So
which one? We don't
I
know.
think maybe we could have some medieval flavour to it.
Yes, a big flag.
I like that idea. A flag on each corner. You don't
Flag
see
on
many
each corner.
spaceships with
So
flags
hang
on.
on, hang on. I feel like we're circling back around to like Borg Cube, but Borg Castle.
Borg car. I like that.
Borg Castle in space.
I mean, okay. I'm just having a vision of it. It doesn't look like a spaceship.
I mean,
Maybe-
the Borg Cube is just a cube, so
Okay, maybe it needs to sort of look like the Interstellar ship
okay.
with Borg cube like texture, and it has flags and a mini catapult on the top.
Okay. You've got 2 hours, go.
I mean, it sounds easy.
It
come
sounds
on.
so easy.
Okay, the Interstellar
Only
ship.
personality could spend a quarter of the stream deciding what to do. Yes, that is correct. Akers, that is
Yep.
correct.
Yeah, time flies. Okay,
When you're making
now the Interstellar ship, is it the
Mhm.
one with the ring?
Yeah, I think so. It's got like a kind of shuttle front and then a...
Okay. So which bit should I go with? Do you think I should go with the shuttle bit at the front or
I
the
would.
whole?
I would
Just the shuttle.
I would start with the shuttle bit because it's kind of the most easily
Yes.
spaceshipy
That's
thing
the shuttle.
that you could make.
Oh, hold on. Are we talking about this one here? Hold on.
You're going to please do share with the crew, share with the class.
Yes. Carry.
And also, chat, be thinking about where we want this spaceship to go because I mean, you know, I know Akers has said space. I already have Starfield, so you know I could just find one of those that I already have and sit there. Having my shout now, Matthew Jeff says. Well, enjoy that. Don't
Good to
forget
know.
to wash between your toes.
Oh, I wonder what you're going to say then. Right.
I'm giving solid life advice, okay? Right? None of that.
very, very good life advice. Right. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Is it like that?
Yeah, that was the one I was thinking more of.
Okay.
Is that thing? That's actually cooler than I remember it being. It has to be said.
It's really cool. Okay, it's called the Ranger. That's a good picture.
You could do that, but with like Borg cube panels.
That is a really cool design.
Yeah. I don't actually
mean-
remember it looking that good. Maybe because it was always mounted GoPro style. You never
Oh, it's
actually.
made out of
Oh,
Lego. That's
wow.
got a picture.
Well. Okay, so we're thinking that, but maybe with a castle/Borg style.
Yes. Wait, I think castle flavorings.
Castle flavorings.
Hold
Yes.
on, is that a band name?
Castle flavor. Wait,
Castle flavorings.
castle flavorings. Where's it gone? Let's bring the band names. Castle flavorings. We're running out of space here. This will have to be the last band name today, so nobody think of anything creative, okay?
I mean, it's usually us. The crazy ones.
It is. It is.
Come up with crap.
Castle flavorings. That sounds like a band from like Aberystwyth. Castle.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to change my window. Yeah. Okay, so back to that. Okay.
Oh, a grimy one. Let's have a grimy text that no one can read. That's what everyone wants, right?
Oh, yeah,
Not
definitely.
to be able to read the text.
No, I don't want to read it.
No. Should we do a red? Let's just do a red, shall we? It's easier. Oh, I've moved the wrong thing. I have such an unread. Oh my. Nope. I'm moving everything but the thing I want to move. And then, right, so chat.
Can you, before you do that,
Yes.
can you just give me some advice?
Yes.
Because I'm the
done it
noob
now.
here. I don't really do this, so this is a challenge for me. Where would you suggest that I do it? I mirror it.
I always
down the
suggest a
middle.
mirror. Mirroring is always a
Yeah.
good idea in Blender because it saves you half the work. So the way
Yeah.
to do that is just to literally chop it in half. So you go into edit mode, do a loop cut down the middle of the axis that you want to. Control R.
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look, he learned. He
Oh,
learned.
no,
he
it's not
remembered.
in the middle. Is there a way to put it back to the middle once you've started moving it?
Right click.
Oh. Woohoo!
Mhm.
Learning.
He is learning
Okay.
and winning, learning and winning. And
So how do I?
right, hang on, let's get rid of all those band names. We've seen them now. So then you just need to select the vertices on the side that you want to delete. So you can literally go through one by one and select them, or you can box select them with B, or
Okay. So
go to a
delete
viewpoint and
those.
do that. Yep.
And I want to delete the
vertexes. Yeah, there
Yeah.
they are. So you've got half now. Come out of edit mode. Go to your array. Go to your modifiers, which is the little wrench on the right there. Down a bit.
Yeah.
Down a bit. Down.
that one.
There it is. Add a mirror modifier.
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
He's added a random. Welcome to social media. He's added a random mirror modifier.
There we go.
And
It's
it is
actually
mirrored.
correct.
So the other thing that you want to enable there is clipping. Usually, sometimes you.
Okay.
So what clipping does is if you quickly go back into edit mode, and just grab one of the middle vertices.
Yeah.
Just grab it. Just press G, and then move it around. So you notice how that if you try to cross halfway, it stops and it becomes there's like an invisible wall. That's what the clipping does. But if you
that's really.
so
You can't really see it from this angle. But...
the one thing that it does mean is that it's now stuck together pretty much. It's stuck on that. It's stuck on that axis. So if you want to move something away, say if you wanted a forking kind of a thing, you would have to uncheck clipping, and then do your fork and then recheck clipping.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Done.
There's your spaceship.
Yeah. Done.
How glorious.
Yes. Okay.
glorious.
That's really useful. I didn't know about that.
Yes, we learn. We are learning. We are learning and winning. We are
And
learning
I've
and winning.
saved. So there we go.
Always save. Always save. Very important. We know
Yep.
this.
As the band name says.
So
Right.
I'll let you get on with that. I'm going to talk to the chat, and we're going to find out where is our spaceship going.
Does he know where he's going?
Ladies and gentlemen of the chat, people, could the people of the chat, where are we sending our spaceship? Because space is easy. Space is just white dots on a black screen. That, no problem. Is sorted. Is fixed. Is okay. Where do we want to send it? We could go onto a planet. We could go over a planet. Star system. We could do nebula. You know, we could do not near a space station because that would take more 3D work. Can we have we'll give a literally as I say, not space station. Akka's post space station. We could have a planet.
There you go.
Planet's pretty
Have
easy.
to do it.
We could do like low. We could. So we've got a kind of how close to the planet, because the method that we make a planet is slightly different depending on how near or far you are. That is the way it is. It's alright, Akkas. It happens. It happens.
He's not sorry there.
Sorry, not sorry. Well, I mean, you know, am I surprised? No, I'm not surprised. This is what we're here for. Yes, certainly. Well, we just need something with visual interest that we're going to add as a background for our spaceship that Ben is making in the blenders. In the blenders. We're going to make a scene. Well, I'll tell you what I will do is I'll find a starfield to start off with, because, you know,
usually
we always need one of those. And actually, so interestingly, NASA actually publishes a lot of obviously space stuff. It's NASA. They publish space stuff. Are you shocked? I'm not shocked. But actually within that is some really, really cool kind of backgrounds and interesting things and all sorts of like craziness, which they give away for free because they're nice like that. There's a starfield for you. It's 8K. Let's see if we can overload my computer. A rock storm near planet Peckham, says Janet Makes.
Yeah, that sounds good.
What does planet Peckham look like? Let me ask you this.
Oh, you don't want to go there.
I feel like we could walk into some real trouble. Asteroid Field, says Akkas. We could do an asteroid field. I might have to jump across into the blenders. An asteroid field. There's actually some really simple methods to do asteroids. It has to be said.
I think Akkas is trying to make it difficult for us.
Let's save it in there. No one can see where it's saving. That's what we need. We will call this space scene. We can do asteroids though. That's pretty easy. Never tell me the odds, Akkas. Well, good. Okay, so we want an asteroid field. Do we want like a... Okay, how about this then? How about... Well, okay, I'm just gonna add... I'm gonna add a little bit of flavour. A little bit of flavour. We'll have an asteroid field and we'll have a principal asteroid that has a sign on it that says "This way to Peckham" or something like that. And then we'll have the ship going past. How are we feeling? I feel like this might be a kind of interesting little combination. Where are my buttons? Change windows, blender. Go. There it is. Okay. Let's get rid of fusion for a minute. And get rid of everything in the scene. So I'm going to go back and forth between this and chat, and we'll do interesting things. So the thing is with asteroids, actually I need to bring back my default cube. And we'll just come in and we'll subdivide the Jesus out of it. Now let's see if I can remember how to do this. It's just a case of
I think we've got to get a
displays.
Susan in there as well.
Oh, there'll always be
Yeah.
a Suzanne in there. That it's
Yeah.
guaranteed. A new texture on there. Oh, that's got it. Look, there's a bull fucking cube, isn't it? Look at that. On there.
Oh, that's cool.
That happened. I'll call this texture. Not that. I'm gonna make it a noisy texture. And I'll just bump down the strength a bit. And we'll add an RGB XYZ maybe? No. We'll just keep it as. And then we will add. Actually, let's just add in another subset.
Oh, what's going on there? Ooh. When I'm selecting vertices, it's selecting other ones as well.
Show me.
So if I click. Oh no! Maybe I'm just clicking. Oh, I think if you click in the middle. No, it's. Okay. I think I. Oh, it's doing it. That's weird.
Have you got a button?
Ooh.
Is there a button held down weirdly or something?
I'm shift holding.
Oh, I wonder if it's just doing in lines then maybe. Is that a thing? I've never known.
Oh
that to be a
no!
thing.
You know what I've got? Hold on. I've got like. Can you see the little circle around?
You've got the yeah. So if you look at your top left of your screen, there is a circle within the kind of window, top left of it, left.
Is it proportional editing?
No.
Top left.
Just a little bit further to little bit more, little bit. There it is. That one.
That one.
Yeah.
Ah.
And just change that to not that.
Tweak.
Select.
I'll just select lasso.
Yeah, not select lasso. You just want it as the tweak, I guess.
Okay, yeah, no, I've got it. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Something that's not that. Anyway.
Oh, why do I not get that?
Select box.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
Oh. Was that a thing? I don't remember that being a thing. Oh, very well. So yes, so all I'm doing is I'm just going to use some modifiers. There's some good tutorials out there for making asteroids. It has to be said, and I'm kind of just going along those lines because I am. And then so what we'll do is we'll turn on the
two blenders going on.
Editing. Yeah. Just pull the shape around a bit. Bit of a corner going on, which you don't really want. Should have done this with a circle, really, but we've done it with a cube because why not? We'll do it with the circle in a minute. Just kind of want to roughly move this thing around. Preferably. Getting out of that, change it from noise to Voronoi, there it is, that's what we like. And already we've got a kind of rockish looking thing.
Oh, that was easy.
I know. Piece of.
Yeah, piece of cake.
Piece of cake, mate. Absolutely, piece of cake. Yeah, one of the easier things to do, really. You can just do it with modifiers and you just kind of muck around with it. And then there's a really cool trick. I'll see if I can remember it. Was essentially you can attach an arrow or something. We'll call this noise arrow. Why not? Why not? And then you use the coordinates as noise arrow, and then if you move around noise arrow, it actually changes the noise on the
Ah.
object. So what that means is,
Hmm.
if you were to say just duplicate it, you'd have a completely different noise pattern just by moving it around the scene, which is kind of cool. Now we need a slightly heavier level of displacement to make it really look good, but essentially the principle works, and it means that there's procedurally just always something different in your scene just by kind of chucking stuff around. Very cool trick. Can't remember whose tutorial that came from. Shout out to that person. It might have been an Andrew Price, might have been a Gleb Alexandrov, I'm not sure. One of those types of folks. Very cool things. Asteroids in Blender, pretty simple. It's out and about. Go do those things. I'm just going to repeat the process. Then the other thing we'll do is displacement. Oh, the other thing I want to do there is just shade that smooth to clean it up a bit. Texture. Probably want to add another displace. Put this one higher actually. A new texture. Which we'll call...
Right. So I am now. I've done a very rough outline. Now working on the.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, he's getting there. He's getting there. He's doing something.
I'm doing.
Something.
You're right.
He's having a lovely time.
I am doing something.
He's doing it. He's having a great time.
He's not doing it well, but he's doing something.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter as long as he's doing something.
It doesn't matter. He's having a lovely old time. He's doing a thing.
So I like that. And then
Kind of cool.
Seems wrong on this one.
Let's do a mid displacement.
Not a little bit. Okay.
And we'll add one more.
How does? Quite hard to tell how this actually works. When you actually look at it.
I mean, it's kind of done what I want.
Yeah.
What are you using? You're using nothing. Musgrave. Let's. There we go. That's more like what we were looking for, isn't it? Want to distort the shape a bit more.
Wow, that is looking quite crazy.
Yeah, FBM.
Very cool.
Aha.
Let me rotating.
There's some strange bunching in there, but you know, just turn down the strength of it. Oh yeah, that's causing issues. Although I feel like this would be like some strange music video. It's like a strange heart.
That can be for one of the bands that we've got.
Yeah, strange hearted asteroid. Coming soon.
Asteroids.
Coming soon to Indigo 2. Strange hearted asteroid. Let me just have a bigger noise.
Is there a shortcut button to get back to vertices? Is it just V? No, it's not.
1, 2, and 3.
Ah.
So one being select vertex,
yeah,
2 being select edge, 3 being select face.
Interesting. Okay,
It's nice, yeah. It's a good one.
Useful.
It's very nice, very good, very good.
Yeah, I like
We might have been better off with the old Musgrave. I don't know. Mob. Ooh, that gives us some funky things.
It's a little, got it a little chunky at the moment.
That's kind of done a thing, isn't it? Outer level turbulence. Okay, I like this. We're getting kind of somewhere with this. And then we also want to make you object. That object. Look at it move. How strange is it?
Where have the layers gone?
Layers.
Not the layers. Do you remember you used to be able to move things?
Oh, you mean into a different thing? That's now what the collection is. Up in your top right hand corner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what you're looking at is essentially a chart which shows. It's now in like a graph form, like a file structure form.
Right.
It's the same concept, but in a file structure form, and also you can have just an unlimited amount of collections. It gets real cray.
Okay, is it better this way then?
Yeah, way better. You have so much more control and so much more ability to see stuff. The other thing that you might want to do, which looks like you want to do, is if you select an object and you want to work on just the object or just a group of objects, press / on your keyboard, and it isolates it.
Oh, that's really useful.
Shortcut lessons.
But then you press it again. Oh, yeah. I like the animation as well.
Shortcut lessons.
That's really cool.
So you're going to blend your blenders at the end, says Akers. Yes, we will blend the blenders at the end of the blender stream. We're going to put his spaceship in my asteroid field, and that sounds strange. Now, so what I'm going to do for the sake of variety, we're just going to make a couple of like tweakage ones where we just go mess around a bit with the kind of base geometry. One could argue that the smaller details are a bit strong there. Maybe the mid.
Probably need to bring this forwards. How do I? Alt?
What are you looking to do?
No, I found out it was alt clicking.
Alt clicking, right. Talking of collections, what I'm going to do is chuck all of my asteroids into a collection, and I'm going to use that collection to populate the scene with a particle system, so that we have many asteroids for the price of not many asteroids. And this will give us our kind of basic scene, and then we will make an individual asteroid that is kind of okay looking, I guess.
Oh, that's what I wanted to do.
So we're going to call this asteroid. Actually, we'll just call it asteroids. Yeah.
Asteroidins?
Asteroid. Asteroid.
Okay.
01. Sighting, and it goes to the asteroid. (002). Look at the numbering. 002. So you have 2 asteroids. And what we'll do is we'll just give them a nice quick procedural texture as well, just to kind of give it some oomph. Give it some Full
Just give
stop.
it some.
Just
Yeah,
full stop.
something.
We'll chuck in a sunlight as well because why not? Well, because we need to see what we're doing. That's why. We need to see if what we're doing is any good. What? Any
Oh,
material?
Michael Caine.
I'm Michael Caine. I'm in every Christopher Nolan film, and you know it. Is he in Tenet?
What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course he's in Tenet. Why is that great? Of course he's in Tenet.
Of course he was.
Asteroid material. Material.
Is that a band name?
Asteroid
Material.
material. Possibly. No, do you know what? That's an album name, isn't it? Asteroid material.
Yeah, it's asteroid material. Yeah.
Which of our bands? Hang on, let's bring back the bands. We
Obviously,
have the Classy Streamers. I'd argue that's not a great band name anymore. We've got Same Two Chumps. We've got Random Ratios, and we've got Castle Flavorings. Castle Flavorings.
I really like Same Two Chumps.
Same Two Chumps, and it's what did we call it? I don't even know. We'll just move on from that bit now. Wasn't that exciting, chat?
Well, hold on. We've got the album names. P-Shaped Room.
P-Shaped Room is a good album name, I would say, objectively. Objectively a good album name.
But not a good album name.
But also a terrible album name.
Yeah. No. Well, not a good album name.
No.
Right.
It's not a good album name. But also, it is. But also, it's not. Right, so all I'm doing here is I'm just going to add in the flavor of color. Couleur. We need. I wonder if I've just got a base rock texture. I bet I do. Maybe we'll just do a riff on a base rock texture. Would seem like a good.
That seems to make sense.
Would seem like a good idea, wouldn't it? What have we got?
How am I doing, chat?
How's it? He's making something that does look like the.
Sort of looks like it.
Sort of looks like the thing, kind of, but also, is it?
I don't want to copy it.
No,
that's my excuse.
No, you shouldn't copy.
I might. Do you know what? I might. Yeah. How can we? I want to add, a post-sanity flair to it.
Okay.
What do we? Oh, I wonder if we can.
Alright, should we just do that? Let's do that. We want.
Hackers says it's a load of shit.
You're damn straight it is.
It's what a load of shit this is.
What a load of old shit.
Oh, that's interesting. That's a straight line there. Okay. Maybe that will help.
No, not that. Excuse me.
/ technique there. No, didn't need that. Right. Let's do that.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I need.
That one and that one. And we are going. Oh,
That's better.
Sort it out.
Right.
Sort it out there.
Sort out these back bits as well. I like the forward slash. Very cool in an uncool way.
Yeah, there's lots of really cool, very useful shortcuts in Blender, which are. Blender's a very shortcutty program. Like it's full of. That is one of the things that's always been true of Blender. It's a very shortcutty program. It's full of stuff that if you know it, great. It's so helpful. And if you don't know it, pain in the ass to do things.
Yeah.
But once you know it, it's great.
You know it.
You know it.
So, once you know it, you know it.
Yeah.
Right.
If you're happy and you know it, you can blend.
And you can clap your hands.
And also clap your hands. That is correct. Keep on doing right clicking, that's not a thing.
Ridge. There.
I want to do a mix RGB. That's what I want.
And what I'm going to do is.
And then we are going to do. We could do like a. No, we couldn't.
Always texturing.
Yeah, let's do a basic kind of thing. We just want to. Let's do a mix. Essentially, we just want to add a little bit of variety. And then we are going to add a hue saturation. Desaturate to 0. So that we are looking purely at brightness, darkness. Also the value. And then looks a bit sort of plasticky, which is not the one.
Right. I mean, I think I'm happy with those bits. I think I'll start on the feet and then I can come back and do
nice
detail.
Okay, I thought it was something with that. It's kind of close enough.
Oh, I just duplicated it.
Looks kind of cool. Okay, right, we'll do that. It's a basic texture and a basic thing and a basic stuff. Don't forget the flags this gentleman makes. Well, I'm sure we'll add that into an asteroid. So
a flag on an asteroid.
Flag on an asteroid. Yes. What I'm going to do is we're going to add asteroid material.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Hashcode U for following. Welcome to this thing that we are doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just so people know.
I've no idea who's been on or out in the chat because I've not looked really. But yes, we are doing a joint scene. Ben, oh, you can't see my mouse, can you? Ben at the top there is making the spaceship to his side, and I'm making a scene for going, which is going to be some asteroids, and we're going to do a procedural asteroid field, and then, we'll smosh them together and we'll make a scene at the end.
Make something.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah. We like making things.
There we go. So we're going super basic bark. This basic bark, where it's basic but also kind of complicated, but also basic bark.
I mean, for us, we haven't really complicated it too much.
No, for our level of let's just cause ourselves an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not too bad.
There's no dragons yet.
There's no dragons yet. Should we just add deep background dragon? Right. No deep. Before anyone gets an ideas, no deep.
I mean, you're gonna get a comment.
Someone's gonna. Right. So, we can't be. Oh dear, I've made a mess of that, haven't I? No one will see. Shh, it's fine. No one knows. It's not like anyone was watching when I made that mistake.
I'm sure they wouldn't think it was
It's absolutely fine. No one cares. Right. Okay. So we've got our basic batch of asteroids. They've got procedural displacement on, and a texture which is just kind of simple and basic, and not really rocking anyone's world there. So we're going to create a new collection and we'll call it Asteroid Field. And we will just add in a simple plane, because why not?
Gotta love a simple plane.
A simple plane, and then we will be using this as an emitter. Just make it freaking Mahusaive. And then we will add a particle system to it now. So for the class, what is a particle system? It is a system that emits particles. It's yeah. Hey, it's great. So I don't know if you can see.
It's a system.
It's a system that emits particles. So right now they're falling. Not really what we're looking for, but you could actually use it because all we want is the random noise of where they are, of their position. So we could use that. But you know, I won't. We're going to change the mass of the particles so that they are lighter. They're in space. We need to change the field weight so that gravity is 0 because space knows gravity in space, and now look, they're all rising. It looks like a screensaver circa 2003.
Need some jazzy music to go along with it as well.
You want that jazzy? No, you just want the kind of compilation of Windows noises, you know. Ding, 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 ding. Anyway, moving on. The other thing that I'm going to do, because all I want is a snapshot here, really, is I'm just going to increase the velocity so they're going slightly further away. We'll just flip in, randomize the bejesus out of all of that, because what we want is a big old bouncy mess. There you are. Look at that. Just to get all of our particles into a kind of interesting place, so that we can have a scene that is interesting. Shockingly, we're looking for something that's interesting. Can you believe it? Are you surprised?
I can't believe that.
I can't believe it. Dead simple. And then we are going to change our rendering. We don't want to show the emitter because no, we don't. We're going to change it to collection. What's the collection? Asteroids. Apparently there's also a light in there. Well, there you are. Someone wasn't paying attention. Right, there we go. So you can see that now we've got 1,000,001 tiny wee little rocks there, which we need to turn into lots of much bigger rocks. And then we need to, so currently the scale is down at 0.05, which is not really what we are looking for. We want to randomize some of the scales so that we have lots of like different things, and you can see that all of a sudden we're getting something that looks, well, more like
Aka says that he closed his eyes when you made the mistake.
That is correct.
Yeah,
that is correct.
And Janet Mate says, like we can tell. So there we go. It's all good.
It's all bueno. What I am going to do here is actually, well, we want more. We'll just bump the number up to say 10,000 as opposed to 1,000, and then we'll have many asteroids. Look at them all. Look at them go. Haha, Asteroid Field. Now you can kind of tell that there are clones in there, which is why we maybe want some more kind of more generic shapes, shall we say. Another way of dealing with that is if we go to the collection and we use counts instead. And we can just kind of change the number of asteroids.
Josh.
Hello.
How do I change where it mirrors from? How do I mirror it from where the selector thing is?
So what you can do is you can create an object as a mirror. So if you just create so the selector's in the place for your mirror, which is great. If you just add in now a an empty or something.
Empty.
Yeah, just add in an empty. Plain axis,
Okay.
that's absolutely fine. Call it
Okay.
mirror. Call the empty mirror. Or
Oh,
just something memorable so that you know what it is.
Yeah, mirror. Okay.
And then
And then
you
you
add in mirror object, mirror. Yep.
Ah,
Ta-da,
cool.
magic. Magic has
hey,
happened.
it's done.
Look at that.
How
He's
how
made a
is this
thing.
ship balancing at the front? I think I'm gonna have to make some
It's some little legs
front.
at the front, sure.
a little leg at the front.
Clearly some little legs at the
Yes.
front. Shout out to all the little legs.
At the front,
At the
little
front.
legs at the front.
Shout
Is that
out.
a band? Little legs at the
Little
front.
legs at the chat. Little legs at the front. Is this the thing? We don't.
I think we
Little
need
legs
to
at
slow
the
down.
front.
We need to slow down with the band names. So
We do need to
chat
slow
needs
down.
control us.
Chat. If you still think Little Legs at the Front is a good band name, at the end of the stream, it's going on the list. For reference, that's the list.
I mean, we're probably gonna forget. So
Here we do blend of things, and also we list bands that we'd like to see exist. That's what we do.
it makes sense.
Makes no sense. It makes no sense. Okay, so here we are. So we've created an asteroid field. It looks a bit samey, but you know, who cares? The way to do that, I think, because what you notice when stuff gets duplicated is details that are the same. So I think this guy with its pointy nose, the witch. I'm going to call it the witch asteroid.
Which asteroid?
Who is the witch asteroid? What is which asteroid? Is it this one? No. Let's just go away. This one, which asteroid, with its pointy old nose there. We probably want to just get rid of that and make it.
Oh, actually, hold on a second. This ship's in space, is it? It's going to be mid-flight, isn't it? Or do you think it's landed on a?
It is going to be. I mean, you
asteroid?
could have it landed on an asteroid, and he's landed on the asteroid looking for directions.
He's looking for the flag.
And he hasn't noticed the fact that he is in fact on a direction asteroid. You know, off of directions. Now,
So-
it's not actually done what I wanted it to do, which is.
In that case, should I fold up the legs? Because if it's going to be flying, should I just delete them? I completely forgot about that.
Up to you. Up to you.
Or
It's
should
your.
we-
It is
I'll
your
leave,
model.
I'll leave them there. I'll leave them there for now.
It's your model. You do what you want. Right,
You know
we'll get
what?
rid of
I think
those.
the whole thing.
Now, I don't know. Is there a way to carry over modifiable attributes into particle system? Is that a thing? If I do a displacement after,
Do that. Do that.
I don't know. That doesn't seem to have done a whole bunch. Huh. Okay, never mind. We will. Anyway, we just need to find a bit where it's kind of like somewhat accessible. The other thing I think I noticed is they've all got the same rotation, which is not what we want. Also, let's just bump up all this other stuff.
Oh, that's weird. I've
sure.
had a triangle pop in.
Oh
That's
no,
annoying.
not a triangle.
No, I know it is a square. It's just really weird. Okay, no, ignore
It's
me.
just a very triangular square.
It looks like a triangle, but it's not. Ignore me.
Rotation, yes please. Randomize, yes please. Phase it, sure, whatever. Oh, good grief! What have we done? I feel like we've caused some problems. ¿Cómo está?
Have it going in at the back.
No?
How do we?
Orientation, access. What have I? Something has happened.
What happened? Oh no.
Huh. What did I do?
Right. Look. Matthew's back. Hello, Matthew.
Welcome.
Josh.
Hello.
Tell you what, I'm going to
Hello
delete
there.
mine. It's annoying me. What are your thoughts?
Yeah,
How
not
bad is it?
Not bad, not bad, not bad. It's a good start. So I suggest the next step for you is to start adding some detail.
Okay.
So if you look at the reference picture, always look at reference pictures. It's super useful. You can't really beat just looking at reference pictures.
This isn't the most detailed image that I'm looking at, which is just annoying. Ah. I have that image.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Better seeing it from that angle.
Welcome. Yes.
Oh wow. Yes, looking at this different image.
Dumps like a truck.
A bit.
All night long. He's doing a thing. Let him carry on. He's doing a thing. We let him continue.
What was that?
Randomize. Why are you shooting off into space like a crazy?
I can't help it.
What is going on, please? I don't understand.
Yeah.
I've genuinely no idea what I've pressed that has caused that to happen. But,
He's confused.
he's
wow.
very confused.
This reference image is making this look completely different to the other image. That was a gap.
It's somewhere in between. And don't forget, we were going to have like a Borgish
Yes.
vibe, or whatever it was.
That is true.
So you could always, I mean, you know, it's a reference. It's not the thing. It's a reference.
Yeah, I am slightly thinking, how am I going to do
Like, understand. It's worth looking at reference for the sake of understanding how intention, I guess. Where did the design come from? What was the ideas? You know, kind of, what were they building towards? And then you can like pilfer bits of ideas and stuff, but you don't want to just copy.
Borg.
Or maybe you do just want to copy. I mean, it's worth sometimes it's for practice. It's worth just copying stuff.
What's it called again? A Borg what?
Borg cube.
Borg cube, that's it.
Borg cube. I'm just gonna start again with particles.
Okay.
I don't know what I did. I did something.
I like that one. Okay.
Rotation.
Wow, that's really quite complex.
Yeah, but it's a lot. It's a lot of greeble. It's a lot of like stuff that's on the surface, but actually doesn't really do.
Okay, so
much.
if I make a section of it, how am I going to apply it to the ship?
Well, there's a couple of ways you can do it. Duh. You can either do it as a if it's like very individual pieces. You could do it as a particle system, which is very like I don't know, but it might get you like 9/10 of the way there. The most sensible way of doing it is just creating panels, and then you just go through and you stick panels to the surface. You can snap stuff to surfaces of other objects, and use that to kind of get stuff into position, and then you just go and you tweak, and you get more and more details.
I don't know how many panels should I make.
I would make. I mean, for the sake of time, I would make maybe one or two.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
And then we'll dive in
Yes.
deeper. I mean,
So
it's a live stream. We're not gonna be making a perfect model in 2 hours. It's literally not possible. If you were to do a good version of this scene, you're probably talking, 10, 20 hours at least.
Yeah.
That's live. It's what happens. We're doing a quick one, and there's 2 of us, so there you go.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to start with a plane instead. Plane. And put the plane there.
The field rises. Now we also want to just bump the number. Grief. And we also want to just up the velocity, object velocity, bit of randomization. Yeah, actually just get on and do a 500 maybe. And we want to increase lifetime to whatever. Right. The rises. Oh, look, that's Tenet, isn't it? That's Tenet. It's like it rises and it goes backwards. Haha! We have made it. Haha!
He hasn't even seen the film, and he knows.
Commentary. Haha! Maybe we need to look at 400, maybe. There we go. Anyway, so kind of gives us we need to give it a scale. Oh, that's why we had more before. I think it's scale. Collects. So we are having not that many. Where's it gone? Scale randomness. We definitely want less than that because that's kind of crazy. Shall we do?
Why is my scroll not working when I'm doing a loop cut? That's weird.
Is it not?
No, it's not working. But... is there another way I can do it without scrolling?
Can you zoom in?
Oh no, I can.
That is.
Whoa! I've added so many.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought that's what you were looking to do.
No, it was, but I didn't want 1,000. I just wanted like 3. So it turns out you can use the numbers, the number pad.
Okay. Can you? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I have learned something.
Hey!
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 Hey! Let's save. We're calling this Asteroid Field. Stream. Asteroid Field. There it is. Let's go into rendered mode and see how we are looking. Kind of dull. Yeah. Got there. Now, with like spacey stuff, I kind of feel like you always want the sun to kind of be in the shot because you do.
It looks cool.
Because it looks cool.
It looks
cool. Right, so let's add in a camera. Oui. C'est bon. Camera.
I'm cheating some of these objects by just duplicating them.
That is the way to do it.
I always forget which way the axis is. X, Y. No, it's different, isn't it? Right. The last axis I pick. Okay.
Okay, so the other thing that I'm going to do, I think we'll take this image and we'll put it into Fusion and we'll make a interesting, like a planet or something behind, because why wouldn't we have a planet? It's interesting. Well, we'll jazz it up. Josh, ever the diplomat, says Janet makes. I don't know for what though. So thank you. Maybe not.
Probably saying.
I don't.
Probably something about my work.
Who knows? Possible. I'd rather not share the image. Thank you. So much. Oh my goodness.
What else do I have? Okay,
Oh, it's cached it there. Why is it cached it there? It's not useful.
I'm going to duplicate this again. Y-axis.
Let's do that, shall we? Take you. Also, I feel like we need to just turn up the brightness. There we go. That's what we want. That super contrasty space vibe. And I think also we probably want to come into cycles, because we do. Okay, now.
Can I do an array to be like a grid?
Within a yes, but you'd have to apply it before you then duplicate.
Oh, so I do one axis and then do it again.
As a grid.
I know what you mean by...
Yes. That would work. Yes, I think. It would work. Right here. Let's just give this a quickly render. Check that it's working. It's not transparent, which is not very useful.
Why that?
Modify. Where is my render settings?
Cheat. Oh, not that one. Cheat that. Right.
Transparent, that's what we want. That's what we want. So, we'll give this a render. So what I'm going to do is I'll render out the scene with all the asteroids in, and then we'll just get rid of the asteroids for now. We will see how we're doing with time. What I'll go and do next is I'm going to go and put a planet in the background of the image to make it kind of more funky interesting. To make it kind of look cool. And we will do that using Fusion and some NASA asset stuff, pictures, things, cool stuff. And we will make a kind of background image that can go there. Then we'll come back. We'll see how Ben's doing with the ship, with life in general, and we'll see how we're doing for time. Probably not great in terms of making our hero asteroid with the sign on and stuff like that. But we will have a kind of a halfway house finished space thing. That will look vaguely interesting. Although not very high res by the look of it, which is kind of annoying. But, you know, never mind. How are we doing, good folks in the chat? We have neglected you. I have not talked to you. I'm rendering, so I will talk to you for a minute. How are we doing? Are we still here? Are we still present this evening on this beautiful Sunday evening. I don't know if it's beautiful or not. There's a blue screen in my way. It could be anything. I don't know. There could be a massive storm. Everyone is dead. No. Potentially no one's watching. I don't know. But we're having a grand time. We're making a thing. Ben's making some kit bash. I'm making some asteroids.
Things are happening.
Loving that guy says, Zakas, what sort of planet are you thinking? Well, it's going to be an Earth-like planet because those are the things that I have readily available. I think the thing is, we imagine that this is maybe an asteroid field, which is maybe like a ring of a planet, something like that. It doesn't have to be. What colour do you want the planet to be? That we could change. Chat.
Ooh.
What colour planet are we feeling? What kind of vibe? We want that blue Earth, or we want to go for like a different colour? We want some green, some yellow, some red. How are we feeling? Oh my goodness! I forgot about.
Oh, what? You shown something?
No, it's Pizza Man from that other stream.
Ah, yeah.
Do you remember Pizza Man?
I do remember.
What was any of that about? We don't really know. We'll call this Space Asteroids. We will save it as PNG 16. There it is. Red and evil, says Ackers. Red and evil. Feeling the angst. He's feeling angsty.
Another show suggestion for you, Josh.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The Boys.
Do you know what? Just watch Series 1.
Oh, all of it?
Yes, I have seen all of Series 1.
Oh, well, good timing, because Series 2 is out.
Well, yeah. I saw that Series 2 was there on Prime, and I was like, do you know what? That might be a fun one to watch. So I did. And I enjoyed that a lot.
It's good, isn't it?
Really good show. I have to say, I really appreciate the British/Australian/ we're not entirely sure what accent that accent is.
No, but
no one really
funny.
knows. It's something.
Does it really matter?
No, but arguably they keep on calling him the British guy, and I'm like, but is he? No. He kind of isn't. But it's a very good show, and I appreciate the absolute irony of a mega corporation like Amazon making a show that's kind of fundamentally anti-capitalist.
Oh, that's true. I haven't thought about that. Yeah,
it's funny to me. I find that funny, and I do appreciate that being a thing because it's funny. So there you go. It's beyond irony. Hey, look, we made an asteroid field.
Ooh, there we go. Do you like a good asteroid field?
A good asteroid field right there.
Gets the people going.
Does indeed. Dead simple. It looks like a thing. We made a thing. So that's our kind of basic asteroid field. Give it a save immediately because we always give it a save. That's what we do here. We save things.
I have literally just saved.
The Boys is definitely one for the whole family to watch, says Ackers.
Is it?
Depends on your family, I guess.
Yeah.
I would say. I would get. So we're going to make a planet. Now, as I was saying earlier, thankfully NASA likes to put out super fun, cool images of stuff, of planets, of things. Some of which are just epically cool. And you're giving this to me for free. So, thanks NASA. That's real nice of you.
I'm sure they're listening.
I'm sure they are.
They like a bit of post-sanity.
They do. Shout out to NASA. I'm just trying to find where I've kept them. But, oh, do you know what? That might actually be in here. In here? Over here? I have so many files, it's actually obscene. I have like, just this by the by, chat. I have like 14 terabytes of data attached to my computer because of the insane amount of stuff it takes to do visual effects as a job. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's a bit silly.
It's great.
It's a little bit silly. And by a little bit, I mean, help me.
Let us know if you want us to send someone around to help.
So much. There's so much stuff.
Right.
Where is this stuff? Excuse me. NASA, man.
Have they taken it off you?
Where's it gone? I know it's hidden. It's hidden in here somewhere. It's in one of these drives somewhere. I know it exists. I've used it before. Where? I don't know. It's not where I thought it was the first time, and unless I'm just...
Are you being blind?
Absolutely blind. It's not impossible, to be honest. It's not there. Do bear with. We'll get there in the end. Under skies, would it? That would be strange.
Right, I think we need to start applying this, whatever I've created here.
Yeah, look at that screen for a minute. Oh look, that's pretty cool though. That's pretty cool.
This jazz onto the model. There we go. Yeah, onto the model. Yeah.
The good thing with what you've made there with the panels is actually because each of the pieces are kind of individually selectable.
Yeah.
You can just take bits off of the panels and just kind of place them willy-nilly as well as using the whole panelly chunky things.
Panelly chunky things.
Is
that a band? It's pretty niche, if it is.
What genre of music is panelly chunky things? Akka says NASA has joined the chat. Were they ever not in the chat? That's the thing. That's the question you have to ask yourself.
That is very true.
When were they not in the chat?
Oh.
We don't know. Yes. So the way to do it is very basic. You just pick it up, duplicate it, and then just kind of see where it fits. You can snap to an object.
Okay.
Un objet.
Okay. I'm going to scale them down because they're clearly the wrong scale.
Yeah, I would leave them as they are and duplicate them.
Okay.
I'd also just make maybe a new collection for the original two to live in because you want to preserve your stuff, and also it's just a bunch.
Okay.
It's just a bunch.
So,
it's just
I do that. Then what do I right click? A new collection.
Yeah, and then it's just a folder, and then you chuck all your stuff into your folder. You just call it
collection 2. So this is block 1.
Yeah. Select all your stuff. Drop and drag and drop, all that stuff.
Oh yeah, that is a lot easier, isn't it?
Isn't it better?
Collection.
Isn't that better?
Yes, so much better.
Yeah.
Block 2.
Hello. Thank you for subscribing, Blaze 2607. Welcome.
Yes. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. This is whatever this is. We are making a spaceship into a space scene with two of us because we are. And currently, I'm searching
because we can.
I'm searching for planets.
So do I just duplicate the collection now then?
Now,
Ah.
searching for planets. If that's not an album name,
Searching for planets. That's a good. That's a
album
good
name.
one.
Searching for
I like
planets.
that. What about scouting for planets?
Scouting for planets.
Because then it's like scouting for girls.
Wait, hang on. So hang on. Just logically, let's just follow that thought through whilst I'm looking for the planets. Scouting for girls is a riff on Scouting for Boys, right? Because it was always called Scouting for Boys, which is the organisation of the Scouts. Scouting for Girls being a riff on that, and also because they're a bunch of horny people looking for people.
Scouting.
Which of those elements is Scouting for planets? Are you looking for planets to mate with, or are you looking for?
I'm gonna go with the first option.
Are you looking for adventure?
Planet love.
Or is it planets looking for other planets? Are you looking for planets in your area? We'll move on.
Let's go with that.
Are you looking for planets in your area?
How do I move a collection?
Although that is a bad name. Looking for planets in your area. By the way. By the way. Sorry, you were saying?
Don't worry, I think I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. You get on with chatting about
planets and stuff.
I still
do you know what? I'm just going to cheat. I'm going to cheat.
I think scouting for planets is pretty good.
Scouting for planets is pretty good.
I mean, when I say good,
it's pretty good. It's pretty good, by which we mean above our average of terrible.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, which one was good? I can't remember, but it was good.
Above our low bar.
Which one was good? Damn it, I've forgotten. Anyway,
I've forgotten. Chat,
so,
do you remember? I don't remember.
How? Okay, so I've got a little...
Planet Love, surely an album, Ackers. That's a shout. Planet Love.
Planet Love, yeah.
That sounds like something off of, like, Prince would make or something like that. But, like, someone who's not Prince, but, like, someone who's ripping off Prince. Do you know what I mean? It'd be Prince rip-off would be Planet Love.
So I've got my block. How do I stick it to the ship?
So if you look at the top of your screen there, there's like dead center, top of the window, there's a little magnet symbol.
Yes.
That is snapping.
Okay. Yeah.
So now if you just pick up your thing, your collection.
When I select a collection like that, can I then move the whole collection, or do I have to select?
I think you have to select all the individual things. You
Okay.
can if you're happy with that, just to sit like that, and you know we're going to forget about unwrapping and all that business today. You can just click Control J and join them together so that they become an object rather than a collection.
Right. Okay.
And then they will move together
right
more easily, and it's just one object. You know, that's a way to do it. Normally, if you want to do that, I would go through UV unwrap everything first, get it all sorted in your UVs and stuff, and then smosh it together and combine it and move it and stuff. Because it's just better flow.
Okay.
For
now,
for your pleasure.
When I move it, it's not. It's just.
Yeah, I think it's getting a bit of the lag. What is the thing next to it say? Because you need to have on snap during transform, and it needs to be. Oh right, so you see next to it, there's a drop down list.
Yeah.
Yeah, that needs to be face.
And then closest.
Yes, should be, and now it should hopefully. No, you not do it. Why is it not do it?
Is it because it's at the wrong angle?
Oh, have you applied the mirror on your ship?
Okay, if I do it to this bit here,
it might do. Yeah, do you see how it's sticking?
Oh yeah, it's sticking.
It's sticking. Okay. It's just at the wrong angle. So you might have to just rotate the whole thing, just to kind of line it up. But that's right. I would also apply the mirror modifier on your ship there.
Okay.
Just to make it a solid
object. Got a little ship there. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to duplicate it so I can come back to it if I so wish.
That would be wise. So, chat, I'm just going to cheat. I'm going to use an asset from my film.
Ha.
It's one that I already made. This is a matte painting. It's made from NASA pictures. It's got a very unclean edge, so you need to do what I did in the other one and just give it a quick masky. Go away, please. And we just do point to point, and then we'll do that. It is an absolutely vast asset. It's a 10K picture, 10K matte painting. Not really designed for this stream, but you know it's here, so we use it. And you know, good luck to you. It's for the background. It says me making it again. Do you know what I mean? It's about speed. The need for speed. The need for Michael K. So we have a Michael K. Planet Earth, and we'll make it look a bit more red. I believe is what we're going for. Give it a transform. Give it a crop down to 1080p.
Okay, that's sort of work. Okay, the moving's sort of working. Okay.
He's fixing it.
Sort of. Yeah. Does it just look? Does it just look like I've put a phone on the top? Can I just delete that? What will that do? Oh, that's probably better. Okay.
There you go. We're making a thing. Look, we're making a thing. We will just choke that in by a bit.
Ooh.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Block 2.
It's me, I've had written.
2.
Dynamite says, Ben, can you cheat and use something from your film like the Mini? Well, there you are.
The Mini?
Blaze2607 says it's so hard to find someone streaming Blender. Well, we are here. And we are streaming Blender. We're also streaming Fusion. Is there anything that you'd like to know, Blaze, seeing as you're here? You know, you might as well use the opportunity to talk.
We stream most Sundays as well.
Yes, we stream Blender things on Sundays and then other kind of film things midweek and other days. But if you want Blender stuff, we'll be here Sundays, 8 o'clock British time.
Good to have you here.
And we make things.
I mean, we can't guarantee they'll be good.
We can't guarantee they'll be good, but they will be things. And to be honest,
there'll be things.
Hey, if it's about technique, if it's about ideas and basic building blocks, then we're pretty good for that. But
pretty good.
You know, we try and film stuff. I mean, for your sake, I'm the one who actually uses Blender more professionally.
Yeah. I am guessing what I'm doing.
Yes.
Which is the ship you're seeing. I am more guessing.
Oh, it was going to be red, wasn't it? I forgot.
You know what? That's not.
I forgot.
I'm just gonna guess that.
Now we're just going to add a.
Yeah. Oh no.
Blur.
Oh, I do like collections. Collections are very cool. Now, I don't think I can. I don't know how many of these panels I'm going to get on here. Did you say there's a way to do it procedurally?
I would do it so you could do it with a particles hair system. Okay. The only problem is it will probably cause quite a lot of mess. So you could do it, apply it, and then clean it up. But I mean, or you could do it with you could paint on a. You could do it with weight painted particle system, as in you weight paint onto the ship model to tell it where to put the. Yeah, you know about weight painting. And then you do it with a hair thing. You might want to do that with, instead of doing it with the panels, do it with the individual pieces, because that will probably do it if you're looking for that very super random thing. But generally speaking, I would say you probably want to pick areas that have higher levels of detail, just for the sake of like just design principle. You don't want to have too much noise in an area. You want to have areas of rest for your eyes, so that, and then areas of high frequency detail. So, and you only really want about 30% of that ship to have higher frequency detail, because otherwise it gets to be a lot.
Well, maybe okay. Why don't I just have detail on these two panels at the front here?
Yeah, you can
Because
do. I mean,
that's a lot easier.
you can do it. I mean, you know, for
Yeah.
the sake of time, we'll do the thing, and then
Yes.
I can also give it a quick pass.
Add a bit of jazz to it.
Add a little bit of jazz. Jazz.
So
Oh,
if
I'm
I,
doing the highlights, very silly. Mute the blues.
do you think it's not a good idea to do an array of these? Do you think that would look a bit?
You could
repetitive?
try. It does become very repetitive, though. Is always a problem. I mean,
And can I do an array on a collection?
I don't know. I think you'd have to join. I mean, if you just join them together and make it and do
Ooh.
it that way, or can you do it?
Oh, that's quite cool, just like that.
Oh,
Might
do
just
that.
leave it like
Oh, that's cool.
I think
Yeah.
I'll just leave it.
But you see what I mean about that? You see how actually there's a
Ooh.
higher frequency detail on the left and then a lower frequency detail going right. It actually looks
Yeah.
kind of cool. Design
Cool.
principle.
Yeah,
We are
that's
here.
nice. Oh, what about that? That's quite jazzy.
Oh, jazzy. Two. So you're two. Jazzy.
Okay, do you know what? That's could be worse. And then if I do the same with this one, which is this one
Oh my good grief. I've done that in the wrong place.
array,
I'm going to go after the crop.
this one. Oh,
And then we want to come get a circle. Oh, do you know what? Let's just apply that for a lark. We'll
I get some of these
just
randomly as
do
well.
like
Just dirt,
just dirt,
Josh, dirt.
just dirt.
Dirt.
Just
Grab
dirt
that.
like that.
Take that. I am literally just adding it on randomly now.
Hey, what's
I'm
random but
Because I'm just dang it.
choice through relaxation. Don't know where I'm going with that. Wouldn't worry about it.
Nobody does.
Nobody knows, but and it's
Well,
not even productive, to be honest. So
Productive or provocative?
it's neither of
Is
those
that-
things. We'll just move
Is
on.
that a band?
Productive or provocative?
None of that. Oh, do you know what
None
I'm
of
going to
those
do?
things.
Oh,
Right, there we go. We've got a bit of a red
I'm gonna
planet
have
going
some
on.
nice jazzy things here on the top to, give a bit of jazz to it. Okay.
What else? Right, and then the other thing that we need is the sun in.
Why?
So all that I'm doing for the reference of the good folks of the chat is here in Fusion, taking our asteroids that we made, procedural asteroids. We've got a star field. You can find star fields online. But I think I made this one. I can't actually remember. Very, very simple, just stars. And this map painting, which is from my film. But it's just pictures from NASA, kind of slammed together to in a way that was useful. And then we're colouring it into red. We're adding a kind of planetary glow, chucking it over the star field and in front of the asteroids. Dead simple, but it looks fairly effective considering we've spent all of about 20 minutes on it. And then the next thing I'm going to do is we're just going to add in the sun. he said, failing to make the thing work.
Oh.
And I want it to be sort of that colour.
We just had a bit of.
And I don't know if we blend it that it's over here somewhere. Copy it. Down here. Also just want to increase the board width, give it some glowy-ish thing going on. Not the best looking thing in the world, but oh well. He's okay.
He's okay.
He's okay. With a little bit of glare. And then also probably want to just duplicate them. Oops. Excuse me. That one, please. There we go. And I'll just.
What are you doing?
Kind of thing, and then probably what we'll do with the ship is we'll have the ship fly across the sun just to kind of give it a bit of block out. I'll make it a little bit cooler.
Right, I don't think there's much more I can do in this time to this.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
So what would you like me to do?
If you can just save that whole file.
Okay, yeah.
And send it to me. I'll chuck it into the scene over here. We'll get it lined up with lighting. And I'll put the ship in the scene, and then we'll render out the ship, and we'll chuck it in the Fusion comp, and we are done.
Ooh, okay.
More or less. We'll do a quick bit of fiddly texturing or something.
Right, how do I...
Charts.
I forgot how you get to the chat.
To the chat. How are we doing chat? I have not spoken to you. How are we?
Okay, here we go. Can I just drop it in? Oh, I can. That's useful. Okay.
Something,
Okay, I've sent that to you in Discord.
lovely. Suppose multiply that.
Lovely.
We're doing a basic thing. Right, okay, let's Wiz, let's download this one. Why are you making me jump through hoops, Discord? Excuse me, I just want to download it, please. Just.
Can we put a lens flare on it as well?
Oh, it was down. I was being harsh. It was down. I've downloaded it 3 times.
Oh, well done. Well done. Maybe one for backup, of course.
2 for fun.
1 for backup, 2 for fun.
That's-
Song note.
Is
Is that scouting for planets? First song.
Scouting for planets. 1 for backup, 2 for fun.
I want that on a mug.
Right, okay, seeing this is all on my machine now, Ben, would you mind just closing the stream and we'll just make the screen...
yeah.
We'll make my screen bigger.
Yeah. There we go.
And I will switch back to the blonde. Le blonde.
That background is looking very cool. I just don't know if the ship will hold up in it.
Hey,
You might need to make the ship pretty small.
we'll make it work. Okay, right. We've imported.
Right. So we're now in Fusion.
So this is Fusion. We're going to go back to Blender. Blender? Where's my...
Oh, that's a good idea. Loving the background, Josh, says Akiz. Ben, could we get some Go Faster stripes on the ship?
Go Faster stripes. Now that is an idea.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
Bear with us. Right. There we go. We have done management. We are here. I don't know why it's invisible. Why are you invisible? Why are you weird?
Is it instead of wire? No. Don't know.
It all seems to be there. This is just what? Okay. Well, whatever. Right. We give it a save. And then what we need to do. Let's just have a look at it in the rendered mode. There's no like weird back facing or anything like that, which is what we want. We could just slap a very quick texture on here, I suppose. How are we doing?
Make it really.
I'm going to open Swan, and what we are going to do is we're going to get rid of the asteroid field because we don't care about it right now. We will link in, we will append from the other guy. If you ever need to bring assets across from another Blender file, you append them. Going to collection. No, we want we want objects. That's what we want. And we want all of your objects.
Oh, are these all the objects in the file that I've made?
Yep, there they are.
Ah, okay.
So now they all exist in the same Blender file as the master plane. And then what we're going to do real quick is just going to create a new collection, new collection, and this will be import ship because it is, and all these things in import ship. Okay, did you apply all the mirror modifiers and stuff? Yes.
Maybe not all on the ship. I did. Oh, check on the bar, the black bar. That might not have been applied.
I just did it. Okay, so we'll just ras through, apply all the bits and pieces, make sure that your stuff works. We will just do a very basic thingy.
What are you doing now?
So I'm just going through and applying all the modifiers and stuff.
Right.
And just double checking what's there for my own sake.
Yeah.
So that I know these things. All of this stuff can just go away, really.
Yeah, you can just delete that.
We'll just hide it. So just goodbye. Right. So now that's just hidden away in the thing, and what I'll do is I'll just very quickly add in a circle. We'll rotate it on no, actually we won't. We will rotate it on X 90. Give it scale. We'll apply said scale and rotation. Oh, and it just undid it. Well, isn't that super awesome? Never mind, just do it anyway. Whatever.
What's the circle for?
We want to get rid of that. It's just a control.
Ah, okay.
So what we are going to do then is we're going to just grab everything, not you. Shift click, key, pen, keep transform, and now everything is attached.
Ah, that's useful.
Although it's a bit wonky.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, what's?
It's
Oh,
mirrored.
okay.
Right.
Oh, it's the leg.
This
Do
is
we
why
need the
you
leg?
apply your modifiers, folks.
You could just delete the legs, actually. I don't think we
Could
need
do.
them.
Should we just get rid of them? Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
because
tell you,
it's
we'll
going to be
just hide them.
flying,
We'll
isn't
hide
it?
them. We'll hide them.
Yeah.
Right, stick on there. Right, so our scene is here, and our ship is going to come. Oh, that's actually just done it correctly the first time, which is
Good angle.
kind of a miracle, isn't it?
Ooh. Okay, that's looking.
Give it a rotation over here or something. And we want it kind of going.
There's actually, can I just say, there's more detail on the front of it than the back of it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Ooh.
It's just leaving the planet, dodging some,
Dodging some flags.
Dodging some flags. Also, we'll just give it a bit more roll. We wanna try and catch the light because of where the position is. We want it to try and give us some nice edge. Oh yeah, it's not terrible. And then the other thing that we probably want to do is just add in some practical lighting on it, just to give it a bit of interest. What I might just quickly make is like a kind of cockpitish thingy. So I'm just gonna grab this, inset it, extrude it.
Oh, that's a good way of doing it.
Not my control. Is my control stuck down as well? Right. Is there a material on this? There's a base material. It says white.
I don't think it. Yeah.
Material.
I put one on the black things, but not on
Yeah. So what I'll do then is we will just add a new material and we'll assign this window. And we'll just make it a kind of shiny, reflective-ish thing, so that it just gives it a bit of this is a bit of something. And then we probably want, so one of the interesting things that you can do is, if we add in all of my options, we make a collection indirect. So it means that the reflections and stuff, they shine off of an object like that, but you don't actually see it in the scene. It's an indirect lighting. However, having done that, I kind of feel like I want something, because we have a reflective material there. I feel like we need something to actually like reflect off of it. Otherwise, there's no point in it being there.
Yeah.
It is not reflective enough. Maybe that is just not reflective to like super spec. Oh, you can kind of see it there, but it's also not reflecting super well. Let's just show this smooth for a second. Oh, not you. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's scrap that idea. Let's just do a new idea. And that is, we will make this transparent. We will make this window actually glass, and then we will do inside a image of like a light surface or something, like a
like a cockpit, a cockpit
thing.
image, or
yeah, but like just a panel or something, you know, something that's like looks like a thing but also is not a thing. Or even, to be honest, we don't even need to do that. We could literally just do it this way. Have a plane. Oh, shoot. Let's just do Shift S goes to selected. Add a plane. Add, he said again, add a plane. Just grab you away for a second. In, tab in, we'll subdivide it a lot. So that we've got lots of tiny squares. We can then do select random, select random, and extrude maybe.
You've selected random ones. Oh, that's cool.
And then we could do another. So what you can do with that is, if you then do, if you assign a material,
that would have been a good
new
effect
material emission.
for just the ship. That's
yeah,
quite...
that's true. You could do it that way. I mean, you end up with a bazillion and one vertexes, doing that kind of thing. But you could do it that way.
Cool effect.
But this is quite a cool way of just getting some light play. If you just need something to give it a bit of random background nonsense, almost. This is a little trick that I quite like, is to have, you just select random, you have two or more materials. The original material will have that reddish light, and then the second material will be just a diffuse, just a stock diffuse, but also kind of darkish. And then you assign that. What it does is it gives a kind of patternish thing, so that you've got a kind of broken light thing. Although it probably needs to have all of its, he said, all of that stuff to be that, so that the light is kind of more entrenched. And then you can always bump the emission up to like 10 or something. And then we'll chuck that as a panel behind the old window. So it lives in there. I don't know. My control button has got reversed or something. It's kind of weird.
Alright. Oh,
because it's snapping. Do you see that snapping? As what it does when control select. Oh, what div?
You got that on. There we go. Don't worry. No one noticed.
What a div. Well, okay, never mind. Anyway, so we'll just kind of put that in there, and then what that should do is, as we've got some glass, it just kind of gives it a bit of like a random light field look. We probably don't want it to be that bright. We maybe want it like even 2.
Oh, hold on. Are you having that emit?
Yeah, so it's emitting from within the cockpit.
It's emitting. Oh, very cool. Okay, nice.
We probably want some more colours on there, actually. So
yeah, can you make it? Can you make the colour that's emitting like a blue?
Yeah, we can.
That would be cool.
We can do that, and then we can also do. Have I got it selected? There it is. Let's just do a slash on that. Get it on its own. We can do again. We can just random select other ones and add another emission color. Make it something else. Whatever you want it to be. Greenish or something. So that now we've got blues and greens.
Ah, nice.
Quite a lot of green. Do another one. Random. And we'll add in some It's actually
hello to anyone that's joined. We are just finishing off our
Yeah.
spaceship.
we're just doing some random selections to kind of give us different lighting looks. That's going to come out white now because it's RGB.
You just get rid of one of those.
Yeah, do that. And then again, we will come to the side of it, wireframe it. We'll just select straight through that middle section. And give that last one so that it's more bouncy. Yeah, a bit more random. Strange Tetris thing going on.
Oh, that is funky.
Probably a bit too much. Do you know what? Let's just go in and break it up a bit more.
Oh, well, just delete some of them.
Yeah, well, we just go in and we'll just assign.
Yeah.
We'll just do another random assign, and then we'll.
Can you delete? Or just
Not that. Select random, and we'll just assign it to that, and we'll just reduce the amount of actual lit stuff in there. Do another one. And there we go. So it's coming down to like a more slightly more controlled. That's not what I meant to do. It looks like something's happening. We're not doing a super amount of texturing. It's doing a thing.
Yeah, it's pretty far away as well.
It's pretty far away. You have to live with it. If we had more time, we'd do that properly. Or you just model a bit of actual cockpit and chuck that in there or something like that. But, you know, we don't. So there you are. The other thing I'm just going to do quickly is we're going to go through, we'll just add a glossy thing. Glossy-ish thingy. And we'll make you, yeah, just still principal BDSF. Metallic, quite opaque, less rough. Greyish. I don't know. Kind of thingy. So that it's got a bit of something going on there. The other thing that we might want to do really quickly is if I just add in a light.
Is the grill on the front not attached?
It might not be, but it doesn't really matter. You don't see it very well. I'm just going to chuck that in there. Give it a bit of the lightings. Make it look as if there's some intention going on. Give it maybe a deep red.
Hacker says ship happens.
It sure does. No shit.
Yeah. What a load of shit.
What an absolute load of shit. So if we do just like that sort of thing.
Oh, that's funky.
Give it like a beaconish thing.
Yeah.
The other thing that we want is probably some glow across the back here. So what I might actually just do real quickly is we just select this little group. Give them an extrudish thingy. Select the ring next to them. We'll have a new material engine light. And we'll assign those guys, and we'll make it an emission, and we'll make it rocket coloured, I guess. 51 apparently.
Oh, yeah.
So that it just gives it a little bit of glow coming up the back.
I suppose if we had a an asteroid right next to it, it'd light it up, wouldn't it?
It would do. Were there any asteroids
cool.
that made it in there? Should we just... Okay, we've got a few like random asteroid bits. We could just add some in as purposeful scenage. Scenage. Is that doing much? Maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. I'm kind of leaning more towards we just leave them out.
Yeah. No,
right. Should we just render? We'll render that as a thing, and then I'll embellish a little bit in the comp. Oh, we've also got what's going on here. Do you have a thing? Should we give you glossy-ish? Let's give you that. You can have that. You can be gloss. You can be gloss. You can be darker. Gloss. Give you a light, shall we? One. What is that? Where does that leave us? Give you a darker.
How are we looking? Oh. Coming together.
Kind of interesting look. You could also do like a...
It does look a bit like Back to the Future car at that angle.
It is a bit. It is a little bit. But hey, no one will know. I'm just going to very quickly... We'll give it some headlights, because why not?
Yeah, it's a Back to the Future car.
It is. We'll just drag it into place, because I can't be asked. And we will give you... Why are they? Xeons. Give them some Xeons. With just the world's most basic thing. Emissive. Simple. Done. And... Oh, Rob wanted racing stripes, didn't he?
Yes. Definitely need...
Let's just do the most basic version in the world, which is
Yes. How would you do that?
Normally, if you're doing it properly, you'd do it with the texture. I'm not doing it properly. I'm doing it quickly, so I'll do it by assigning stuff to another color because I am.
Okay.
We'll call this racing.
So you've just selected the faces.
I've just selected the faces. I'm going to assign them, and we're going to make it a there reddish racing stripe.
As it says, when this thing hits 88 miles an hour, you're going to see some serious ship.
Hey,
and
that
he also says that's the last one. He promises. Hackers, carry on with them. They're good. Do you think we can get a band name out of one of those?
Space.
The
Final
ship?
Puntier. Right.
The serious ship.
I'm calling it as done.
Oh, that sounds like a pub, doesn't it?
The serious ship. Pub names. Goodness sake. Right, render. Render Brenda.
Just want to cover our faces with all of the names. Oh, we're rendering. Oh, that's pretty quick.
Oh, the legs are still in. Oh, hang
on. I still want to go and get a drink in the serious ship.
Dear, the good ship.
I'm pretty sure that exists. The good ship. Is that a pub? Do you think?
Oh, surely.
The good ship.
Surely. It's in Chorley.
Mm. Doesn't look like there is. What was it that we had? Good ship and...
I don't know.
Serious ship.
The serious ship.
That's not good. If the good ship doesn't exist, the serious ship doesn't exist.
I would be amazed if the serious ship exists, honestly.
That would be...
dear.
No, there's so many the ship, but no. Maybe Posanity could, go into the pub business.
Maybe.
Probably not the best time right now, but,
Probably not. Probably not.
Branching out into pubs and music. We can make music.
Yes.
From the band names that we have.
We could.
And the wooden sticks and triangles.
I thought that would be fun.
In our own pub. Although surely it would be called...
Okay.
Post-Sanity Pub.
Let's go back to Fusion to complete the mission.
Ooh. Oh, that's looking pretty cool, isn't it?
You can see it's coming with a bit of alpha ring problems. So, really, we need it to go above that and below that. That's where we want it.
Janet Makes says it's a pub in Scarborough. Okay. Are we talking about the serious ship or the good ship? I take it we're talking about the good ship, not serious ship.
Oh, the legs are still in. I'll just crop them. Hang on.
Ah, can you just mask
Yeah,
them?
just mask the legs out.
Yeah, that'll do.
It won't take a jiffy. There we go.
Apparently, the good ship is a pub in a TV series.
Oh, really?
Oh, and apparently it's a TV series called Scarborough,
Oh,
which I've never heard of,
well, there you are.
and it's on BBC One.
Well, there you are.
When was it released? 1972. No,
Well,
2019.
there you are.
Apparently. Well, there
There
you have it.
go. That
Created by Darren Litton. There we go. Sitcom.
that is something.
Something to check out.
I like the idea that this ship is actually like a Teletubby TV in space. It's not me. It's just like
I have to say, the racing stripe looks really cool.
yeah, it's not bad is it? considering that was done in the space of no seconds.
Yeah. Do you know what? I look forward to the day when we have our own ships. Well, this may never happen in our lifetime, but at some point.
It would seem unlikely.
Yes, it would. But I would like the time when they get cheap and boy racers get them and they just put neon underglow and stuff like that. And put racing stripes on them.
Oh, that we could have done that, couldn't we? That would have been funny.
Well, we've sort of done that.
Kind of.
I mean, this is...
Let's give it a bit more jazz on it.
Nice. Do you like a bit of jazz?
Bit of jazz. Wee bit of jazz.
Oh, can we get the lens flare as well?
I don't know that I've got a full-on lens flare capacity. I might have some elements we can chuck in. We can do that. I'm sure there's definitely glass elements and stuff we can do. Like that's probably kind of fun and funky. Chuck this in.
Ah, is this the one you used in the Asteria trailer shot? Right at the start on the...
Possibly. There's just stuff that exists, essentially. Multiply? No. Softer. No. Yeah, just a little bit of something on there. I mean, we could make a kind of
Nice.
anamorphic JJ thing. There might actually be.
Let me see if I can find a lens flare that you can just...
Oh yeah, let's do someone else, shall we? That's pretty cool.
Oh, here we go. I think I can just find like a transparent one that you can just plop right in. Oh, that's really low quality there. Oh, there you go.
And then we'll have something corresponding on the other side. What have we got? Let's do that. Some real quick compositing.
Ooh, what is this?
This is just some elements that I happen to have.
Oh, okay, yeah, got it.
Burn it in.
Can we just fake some light out the back of the ship?
Yeah, of course.
Is that possible?
Of course.
I mean, that it's got...
We just add in. Where is my ship? It's here. So.
Where's the good ship? Oh,
add in
chat.
a fast noise.
Chat. We need a name for the ship.
Oh, that is a shout.
What's it going to be called? And I don't think we should call it the good ship
Do you not?
and not the serious ship. Because it says something really good. It said, by saying this is surprisingly good, am I being a little rude to the post-sanity team?
No, not really.
No, I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, you're
Probably
sort of playing down the previous streams we've done, but you know, happy with that.
Hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, no, it is. It's definitely the most complete thing we've done.
It's
I mean, we've gone over time, but you know.
Hey, what is time?
Who cares?
But a
Who's
construct.
counting?
Who's counting these things? Also, that's pointing completely the wrong direction, isn't it? It should be going like kind of thing, but also further back there, and also some.
So in the chat, if we can have names for the ship, that would be most good. I suppose if not, we can just call it a song title or a band. Let's make it a name of a band.
Colour engine are we feeling? Do you want a yellow thing or a
I think
bluish thing?
Yellowy, orangey.
Something like that.
Oh, that's really cool. I see what you're doing.
Then just add in a.
It's like he's made a ship like this before.
It's like I do this
for another film.
other things.
That is true.
So
Yeah.
we're going to add in a glow then. That's going to be a local glow for local people. Excuse me, sir.
Okay. Right, I've got a way to come up with the name for the ship.
Okay.
Would you mind sharing my? We're going for a medieval name. I don't know why.
It's a callback to that thing we were doing earlier.
Exactly. Okay. So there we go. Now, do you think we have a male or a female ship?
Don't know.
Well,
they're all female. They're all female ships, aren't they? Isn't that just the name convention? They're female.
Yeah. I think they are. Yeah. And pick a number between 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick a number between 1 and 10.
7.
7. Okay, that's my lucky number. Well done. Okay, are you sharing my screen?
I'm not.
Okay. Okay. Right, are you ready for the name?
Okay.
It's going to be the first click. Okay.
Dame
1,
Soy.
2, 3, 4. Yep.
Dame Adelina.
That's the name of the ship. That's the ship. Maybe we could just have it Adelina, not have Dame. It's Adelina.
Okay, Adelina.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
quite cool.
Yeah.
Quite cool. Quite cool. Quite cool.
Yeah. Stop doing that. Akka says he was going to suggest abandon ship.
Abandon. The good ship Abandon.
Yeah, it does look like the type of ship that you do abandon. That's a good one.
The good ship Abandon. Do you know what would also be cool is a bit of chromatic aberration?
That's always cool.
Booleans, isn't it? It's a split of booleans. It's a wee split of booleans. That's what it is, right? Copy. I'm trying to remember how to do this. Blue to nothing. Green to nothing. Right? Copy, do nothing. Green, do nothing. Or is it everything to green? I can't remember. No, that just gives us a green channel.
Quite good in just black and white.
Do nothing. Well, that's kind of funky. By accident.
Yeah.
Completely by accident there. Alfred, do nothing. Copy. How do you do this? I've completely forgotten how you do this. Green to green, or green to green.
Are you just playing around with colours now, are you?
Well, because so basically you need to separate the channels. If you're going to do a chromatic aberration, you need to separate the channels so that you only get the blue channel, the red channel, and the green channel separately, and then you offset them ever so slightly, and then you have your chromatic aberration because it's offsetting your channels. It's not copy, is it? What was it? Add? Subtract? 3 foreground. Red to red. See, that's not it. The channel is. Oh, do you know what? I can't be asked. Right, anyway. There reaches a point where you're just like, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? I don't care.
I mean, it's looking good. Can you just do one thing?
What's that?
The lens flare type thing you got at the top right.
Mm-hmm. You want to turn it down?
You just turn that down a little bit, yeah.
Oh, that's the other one. Oh. Which one is it? That one.
Yeah, that's better. I think that's better.
There we go.
That's cool. Nice.
All right. Well, I feel like we're kind of somewhere. Let's save the image.
Yeah.
That doesn't show up, does it? That's fine. Post sanity. What was the name? Adelina.
Well, we've either got abandoned ship or
Good
or Adelina?
ship, Adelina.
Can we call it abandon Adelina?
No, Adelina's abandoned. Sounds like a pirate ship, right?
Arr. Ooh, we didn't get the flag in there, did we?
No. Oh well, never mind.
Don't worry. It's okay. It'd be too small anyway.
It would be too small.
Yes.
Right. Anyway, so there we go. Hey, look, we made a thing. Can you believe it?
That is very
That's
cool.
actually okay for like 2 hours of work, 3 hours of work.
Yes, it's not bad, is it?
It's not terrible.
It's good.
Let's get rid of that for a second.
Teamwork.
Yeah. Makes the dream work. / teamwork makes the stream work. Yeah.
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Teamwork makes the stream work.
Yes. So, where can people see that?
It will go on social media, no doubt, and
Yes.
we will add things. I don't know. Let's get a bigger one. There it is. Big version.
I didn't know we were coming back. Okay.
Big version of it.
That is very cool. We've done a good job. We've done something.
We made a
We've
thing.
done something.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. Well, I know I haven't done all of it, but the first thing I've done in Blender in quite a while.
Hey, and it's not bad.
It's like a proper thing. That's not just adding an organ to a castle.
Yeah.
That'll mean something to some people.
Yeah, mean something to somebody. Right. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We made a thing. We got some followers. Thank you for following. If you're still here, folks.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes, good times. We will be back.
Hi, Bake Me.
I don't
Thank you for the kind words.
think we're doing a midweek this week. I would imagine. So I think we shall be back next Sunday with more Blender stuff, when we will try and make another thing. Because now we can make things.
Yes. If you have any requests, let us know.
Yes, I think I do like this kind of format. I know we chat to the chat list, which is less fun, but I do like the idea of actually ending up with a thing at the end that it's kind of passable. That to me is more exciting. I'm not gonna lie. So we'll probably follow something like this format where we work together or in some combination to get to a place. Dragon lol, says Akers.
Yes. Good old dragon.
I mean, we could try and do the castle thing and then do a map painting of a field.
Yeah.
Or something.
Well, in honor of Luella.
In honor of Luella.
Yes.
Something like that. Anyway, send us a message. Follow us on Twitter. Send us a thing on Twitter. Send us a thing on Facebook. Or Instagram.
Or Facebook.
Send us a message.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what you want us to make. And we will make a thing next week on Sunday, which is a week from now. Just about.
Yes. Well, thank you for joining us, everyone. That was a good one.
Yeah.
We actually got something. So.
Yes, we did. Thank you, and we will see you again next week. But for now,
see you next week.
For Adelina's,
I'll see you today.
Adelina's abandoned. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.